everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in beautiful St. Augustine, exploring the incredible Castillo de San Marcos National Monument. Fun fact, before we jump in, St. Augustine is the oldest city in the United States, and right here behind me is one of the most historical forts in the country. Before we even step inside, let's talk about this view. You could actually hang out around the outside of the fort for free. During the day, it's the perfect place to relax. You've got the ocean breeze, wave crashing, and all kinds of boats passing by. Fishing boats, leisure cruises, and even party boats. It's such a vibe out there, but wait until nighttime. That's when it becomes something totally different. By the outer wall of the fort, especially after sunset, it gets incredibly peaceful. The crowd thins out and the water gets calm and the fort lights up against the night sky. It's honestly one of the most romantic spots you've ever experienced. Make sure you stay until the end because I'm going to show you just how romantic and magical this place can be at night. Admissions information. If you want to go inside the fort, here's what you need to know. Adults are $15 and kids are for free. And if you have the America the Beautiful pass, you could get in for free. It's totally worth it. Now here's what makes this place even cooler. Construction began in 1672 by the Spanish and was completed in 1695. And get this. The entire fort is made of coquina stone, which is basically compressed seashell. Yes, seashell. That's why it is unique texture and warm glow, especially in the sunlight. Crossing the drawing bridge, let's go inside. As you walk up, you'll cross the drawing bridge and enter through the original style gate. Immediately, you feel like you've stepped back in time. All right, let's go inside. When you first walk into the center courtyard, it looks pretty open and simple. Not much going on in the middle. But here's where it gets fun. The real adventure begins when you start exploring the rooms around the fort. First stop, the storage unit. This is where the supplies were kept. Imagine being stationed here in the 1600s protecting the city from the invaders. One of the rooms have a preserved door from the fort era and the coat of armor that are still intact. Seeing that in person really makes you realize how serious life was back then. Then we checked out the captain's room, and let me tell you, he definitely had more space than the other soldiers. The men's quarters was much tighter, and you can imagine how crowded it must be. And yes, they had a church. Even inside a military fort, they had a church. Faith was an important part of daily life here. Now this part was really cool. You can actually crawl through the powder room, and yes, you could literally get to duck down and move through this narrow historic place. It kind of feels like you're in an adventure movie. Honestly, if you want to feel like Indiana Jones, this is your moment. And get this, some of the rooms that even have old writings and inscriptions on the walls. Some are names and carved, some are drawings, some are writing that was too old and is not really readable anymore. And okay, I don't know if it's just us, but we think we might have caught something spooky. Was it a ghost? Tell us in the comments. Now sit back and relax and watch the show. for the iconic spot. During the day, bright blue skies, ocean waves, people walking all around, and then bam, nighttime. The fort lights up. If you're looking for a peaceful, romantic, historic spot, this is it. Sitting outside the fort walls at night, listening to the waters, feeling the breeze, it's honestly one of the most romantic experiences we've ever had. We hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as we did. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye!